Hey guys, welcome to Shades Tube, and thank you so much for tuning in. It is Wednesday, the 29th, 2025 of January. Guys, thank you again for tuning in like I just told you a few seconds ago. And welcome to Shades Tube. Y'all don't forget to thumbs up this video if you enjoy this content. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe below and hit that bell notification so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. Make sure you share and leave a comment. All right. Thank you guys so much for doing all of that. And let's go ahead and do this copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. That entire copyright disclaimer is in my description area. It will be in my comment area. And part of it is scrolling across that screen right there. All right, guys, if you want to show additional support to this channel, you can do that by doing a super sticker and a super chat. Also, you can copy yourself a membership for $4.99, or you can do a cash app to $Shades Tube. All donations are used to pay for things for this channel. All right. So tonight, guys, we are going to be talking about some more updates on Diddy. They claim that they have some forensic evidence that could potentially show that Diddy did some or engaged in some abuse of some sort. Also, I know you guys heard about the American Airlines crash with a military helicopter, I believe, or military plane. So we're going to talk about that and any other breaking news. All right. So get you something to drink, relax, a chair, your bed. If you are at work, continue to do your work. And just, thank you for checking me out tonight. All right. Happy and blessed. What is the day? Thursday, because it is almost 12 a.m. Let me check something real quick. As a matter of fact, I'm going to have to switch some real quick. Let me check some real quick, y'all. Hold on for 1 second. Gotta do it before 12. I sure do. I don't know why, man. I don't know why I did this today. Did it at the wrong time. Sometimes I'll be forgetting stuff. So let me do this and do this. We'll have to do something for a minute. Hold on, y'all. 1 second. Let me transfer this real quick. I did the wrong thing. I was not thinking. I forgot the day was Wednesday, actually. Dang. Let me do this like this. Because I don't know why it's taking them so long to do this. You don't need no bull crap tonight. Let's do this like this. Yep, that's what we're going to do. And then we will transfer it back over. All right, this month is going so quick, guys. I mean, it's just zooming right past. Pretty soon it'll be February. So much stuff has happened already, with the fires in LA, and then this plane crash, and then people passing, just so much, all the recalls. There's a lot of stuff happening already. In the year, it has only been a section in progress for basically 1 month. So, man, hopefully it gets better, in the month of February, and we don't have any more craziness, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's go ahead and jump on into these two topics tonight. All right, let me turn that media stuff up real quick. Welcome to everybody in the bushes, everybody who watches this in the replay. Over here in the chat, we got Jermaine in the place to be. All right, he said, please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and cash out $Shades Tube, or purchase a super chat or a super sticker or a membership for $4.99. We saw all donations go to expenses pertaining to the show, like StreamYard, etc., etc. And as always, follow the rules and enjoy the show. Thank you, Jermaine. You probably knocked out sleep now. But yeah, it is to be expected because, time zones are different and everything. So I don't mind, We're not going to be in here long tonight at all because I'm kind of tired myself, guys, as you probably can hear it in my voice. All right. So let's go ahead and jump right into Diddy news. All right. And then we're going to talk about the airplane crash. All right. All right. I don't know what I'm talking about tonight. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. Let's turn this back down to right there. All right. Turn this up. Okay, I had to mix with some stuff. All right, so we're going to start off with Diddy. Let me get some more water. All right. Okay, so first thing first. It says Sean Diddy Combs hit with brutally, what? Brutal. I guess they mean brutal. Sean Diddy Combs hit with brutal forensic proof he was deep into abuse when he announced his bizarre love era. Okay, so let's see what they're talking about. This is according to Radar Online. Okay, so let's check out to see what they're saying. Okay, so they claim that Diddy has been hit with a with news of claims that he was still indulging in sickening abuse as he ushered in his so-called love era. All right. They said on the night he was arrested by cops, there was a woman waiting for him in his $7,000 a night New York hotel suite with supplies of illegal drugs. And that's according to radaronline.com. So anyway, a sexual abuse civil lawsuit filed by his former long-term partner Cassie in November 2023 triggered his downfall. And as we know, Combs did apologize after that footage leaked of him physically assaulting Cassie in a hallway attack at a Los Angeles hotel. Okay. So anyway, they said a couple of years earlier, Combs, 55, had crowed, I don't know what they mean, about caring about women as he pushed a name change. So he was basically bragging and placing a lot of emphasis on caring about women as he pushed his new name, Brother Love, I believe. Now, in an Instagram post, he showed off a photo of his driver's license with Sean Love Combs written under his picture. The caption read, "Look what I just got in the mail today. It's official. Welcome to the love era." But in the days and hours leading up to Combs' arrest, he was still acting on his worst impulses, according to prosecutors. He allegedly called and texted a potential government witness 58 times over 4 days, and what prosecutors later labeled potential tampering. Multiple bags of a pink powder were found in his plush hotel suite. That's according to the prosecutors. Noting the substance appeared similar to stimulants previously seized from Combs that tested positive for ECSTASY and other drugs. 2 hotel employees said a woman was waiting for Combs upstairs when he was taken into custody. He also had been trying to persuade another female to come to New York that weekend in what she now believes was an attempt to keep her silent about their 4-year relationship. So, in his final months of freedom before he was arrested, his alleged depraved behavior continued. While Combs' legal team said he had reformed and proved his trustworthiness by coming to New York and therefore deserved to be released on bond, prosecutors in and around Combs' inner circle saw his actions as calculated. "It's bullshit," said a sex worker who claimed he was hired for several of Combs' freak-off parties. He is not reformed. He just wants to get out of jail. He's the same person. Hundreds of pages of court documents, transcripts, and multiple lawsuits connected with the Combs case paint a picture of a man who remained actually abusive after the 2016 hotel assault. Cops have uncovered a pattern of alleged abusive behavior stretching back to his time in college. More than a dozen new accusers have come forward with claims that Combs, now in jail, awaiting trial, physically attacked, drugged, and or actually assaulted them between 2016 and 2024. So as you guys know, some of those interviews appeared in The Fall of Diddy, which is a 2-night docuseries made in partnership with Rolling Stone Films that premiered on ID and Max. So anyway, Cat Passion said, when I watched that apology video, I knew he was lying because I knew what I experienced in 2021, 5 years later. Now, in a hearing account, Passion alleged Combs had a non-consensual sexual encounter with her. She declared, I have decided to speak my truth and take back my power. This man is sick. Okay, so that's what they have. I don't see anything that says forensic, where they got some a forensic report, but I guess they're talking about that in this whole entire with this stuff I just read. So let's see what some of these comments are saying here. Julian said, just because he was abused when he was a kid doesn't mean he can abuse everyone he wants. Leave his ass in prison. There are plenty of men in there for him. Becky says she watched the documentary. She said it looks like Combs was doing dirty shit for many years. The man has the unalivest eyes I have ever seen. There is absolutely no soul in there. I hope he spends the rest of his life in prison, although it won't be enough justice for all the people he's done shit to. Never enough justice. I would love to see Combs curled up in a ball while someone kissed and beat the crap out of him. Let's see. Mrs. Show You Right said, no matter what he changes his name to, we know his real name, and that is going with him until the day he takes his last breath. Okay? And then Tim Book said, Charlie Sheen and Hugh Hefner were way worse. If they all did the same thing, all of them are equally bad. Okay, you can't go around here, physically assaulting women, raping them, just doing weird stuff. I mean, if they did the same thing, all of them are bad, period. Now, Drew said, now just prosecute the Epstein party list and you will actually look like you give a F. I heard that. So Steve said his home was supposed to be raided when the fire started. Dumb effort celebs need to realize you can't hide shit from God. We will see you in hell. The thing is, I thought they already raided his homes. And secondly, his home did not get touched. So if this was actually true, they could still go in there. Okay. And what better time would it be than, now? So I thought, like I said, I thought they already raided his home in LA as well. So let's see. Okay, so Naira said, so he had a woman waiting for him. And what the F is wrong with that? Winsong said he wasn't abused. He had a mother that took no excuses. Okay. Now, this guy right here, Charles, he says the same thing that I said. He said, now everyone wants to speak up. This is BS. Real victims speak up right after the abuse. The abuse, not years later. And they certainly don't come back to the abuser. This judicial system is making a case because they don't have one. A lot of people have kinky sex with drugs involved, including people in the law enforcement agencies and judicial system trying to put the case against him. They said someone was waiting in his room and he tried to convince someone to come up for the weekend. Where is the abuse in either one of those two situations? There is none. The guy had money. He could play hard, but he never put no GUN to their heads for X or made them participate. The white media is doing what it always does to Black successful men. They destroy their public image by telling stories of situations that were not illegal, and then they arrest these men and destroy their careers and lives. Okay. Another commenter said, "You are absolutely right, and you are a very intelligent person. I wish everyone has the same mindset you have and understand every single word you just said." Okay. All right. So yeah, there you go. So we won't read any more of these comments. What do you guys think about that? Let me know in the comments section once this video is over. All right. Let's go ahead. All right. Let's see what else we got here, y'all. Hold on. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about the American Airline regional jet colliding with a military plane. Okay, I'm going to talk about that briefly. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's change this banner. Let's take Rocky off of there. Let's see. No, it's American Airline. Wait a minute, hold on, let me change this banner. I'm typing all caps and stuff. Okay. Let me just put this up here. Okay, so anyway, guys, let me put this up here real quick. So as I know you guys already know, let me take this down. I know you guys already know about the crash that happened around 8-something. I think it's Eastern Daylight Time. I'm going to go ahead and go over that a little bit with you guys because they do have a lot of information, even though it just happened some hours ago. Let me go ahead and do this real quick first. Hold on, y'all. I do. Wait a minute. I made a mistake and took all this stuff down because I put the ticker up here wrong. I didn't want it to be a ticker. Let's edit real quick. Okay, we don't really have to just take it off of here. Okay, there you go. Got it on here now. Okay. Now I can do this. Okay. So let me go ahead and tell you guys all about it, okay? Let's see here. Okay. So the American Airline passenger jet collided with a military helicopter and it crashed into Washington's Potomac, I think it's Potomac or Potomac River. All right. They got a lot of pictures here, but you can't really tell you can't really see too much of anything in these pictures, so I won't show them. Anyway, they do believe that a lot of people are unalive after this American Airlines regional passenger jet in a U.S. Army Black Hawk helicopter collided and crashed into the frigid Potomac River near Reagan, Washington National Airport on Wednesday night, according to officials. Okay, sad news. Officials did not provide a DEATH toll from the collision, but U.S. Senator Roger Marshall of Kansas, where the flight originated, suggested that all on board passed on. Oh, that's so sad, y'all. Anyway, this is what he said at a news conference at Reagan Airport earlier Thursday. He said it's really hard when you lose probably over 60 Kansas people, okay, all at the same time. He said when one person passes on, it's a tragedy. But when many people pass on, it's an unbearable sorrow. It's a heartbreak beyond measures. Now, Jack Potter, the president and CEO of the Metropolitan Washington Airports Authority, emphasized that at the same news conference that first responders were in rescue mode. CBS News had reported that at least 18 bodies had been recovered, citing a police official. Two sources told Reuters multiple bodies had been pulled from the water. American Airlines confirmed that 64 people were aboard the jet, 60 passengers and 4 crew members. 3 soldiers were aboard the helicopter, which was on a training flight, according to a U.S. official. Wow, that's sad. So anyway, the mid-air collision happened as the passenger jet en route from Wichita, Kansas, was on approach to land at Reagan. Radio communications between the air traffic control tower and the Black Hawk showed that the helicopter crew were aware that the plane was in the vicinity. Okay, so they were. So I'm thinking that plane, maybe they did not see the helicopter. Anyway, the Pentagon said it was launching an immediate investigation into the incident, which President Donald Trump appeared to blame on the helicopter crew and an air traffic controllers in a post on Truth Social. The helicopter was going straight at the airplane for an extended period of time. It is a clear night. The lights on the plane were blazing. Why didn't the helicopter go up or down or turn? Trump wrote. Right. So the helicopter was going straight at the airplane for a long time. So that is correct. So why didn't the person on the helicopter go up or down or turn? Why didn't the control tower tell the helicopter what to do instead of asking if they saw the plane? This is a bad situation that looks like it should have been prevented. Not good. Now, air traffic control recordings appear to capture the final attempted communications with the helicopter. Call sign Pat 25 before it collides with the plane. Said Pat 25, do you have a CRJ in sight? Pat 25, pass behind the CRJ. And that's what an air traffic controller says at 8:47 p.m., according to a recording on liveact.net. Seconds later, another aircraft calls in to air traffic control saying, "Tower, did you see that?" Apparently referring to the crash. An air traffic controller then redirects planes heading to runway 33 to go around. Now, video of the crash captured by a webcam at the nearby Kennedy Center showed the moment of impact between the aircraft and the helicopter, with a massive explosion lighting up the night sky. So when they crashed into each other, there was an explosion. So that explosion might have unalived the people on the plane before it went into the water. Anyway, just after the collision, an air traffic controller was heard saying over the radio, "I just saw a fireball and then it was just gone. I haven't seen anything since they hit the river." So it blew up or something and then fell. Gosh. Anyway, relatives gathered at the airport said they were getting little to no information from officials about the incident, adding that they were hearing more about the incident from news reports. One woman told an airport official, "I don't know if she got on there or not," in apparent reference to a passenger on the crash jet. She then collapsed in tears. That's sad. Sure does, Jermaine. Gosh. Washington, D.C. Fire Chief John Donnelly said at the news conference that at least 300 first responders were continuing to work on the highly complex rescue operation. They said conditions out there are extremely rough. It's cold. They are dealing with windy conditions. Anyway, asked by reporters whether there were any survivors, he responded that we don't know yet. So they said around 1:30 a.m. Eastern time, near the airport, saw a helicopter circling in the sky and shining a spotlight into the water. A boat with a rescue team floated by with those aboard peering into the water with a flashlight. Earlier, dozens of police, EMS, and rescue units, some in boats, staged along the river and raced to the position along the tarmac of Reagan Airport. Live TV images showed many boats in the water, flashing blue and red lights. Anyway, Airports Authority CEO Potter said the airport would remain closed until at least 11 a.m. on Thursday. In 1982, Air Florida Flight 90 crashed into the 14th Street Bridge over the Potomac, is that how you say that, y'all? River, unaliving 70 passengers and 4 crew members. Only 4 passengers and 1 crew member survived. The last DEADLY major crash involving a commercial airliner in the U.S. was in 2009, when all 49 people on the airplane on the Colgan Air flight passed on when the plane crashed in New York State. And 1 person also passed on the ground. But a series of near-miss incidents in recent years have raised serious safety concerns. PSA was operating Flight 5342 for American Airlines, according to the FAA. We are cooperating with the National Transportation Safety Board in its investigation and will continue to provide all the information we can. And that's what American Airlines CEO Robert Isom said in a video statement. So this entire thing is a sad situation. My prayers are extended out to all of the people who were on that plane, family members and friends. I don't want to say my condolences yet because we want to see, if everybody is did they rescue any people or anything? We want to see that first. Let's see. Somebody said this is heartbreaking and very sad. I hope everyone is okay. Let's rescue everyone and get the care they need. Prayers for the people who are injured. So it says possibly 4 survivors. People don't usually survive a plane crash. Okay, somebody said, watching the video, I don't see how it's just an accident. I hope I'm wrong. Prayers that survivors are found and to all involved in their families. I agree. Sounds very suspicious. I don't know for sure. I don't want to come out with these conspiracy theories. Somebody said the helicopter came from the side. Looks like it was aiming for the plane. Something is off. Now, I said, hopefully, the person on the helicopter didn't basically, do that on purpose and committed the S word. I don't know. We will see, though. I don't know why they're saying this is Trump's fault. I mean, every time something happens, they blame politicians and the president. And I don't know why. So this guy said, for all the people in here saying it's Trump's fault, we don't know what happened, yet he is so far in your tiny minds that everything is his fault. No matter what happened, let's send prayers or positive thoughts to the 69 people who likely passed on instead of throwing petty politics into it. So Vic said he's not a Trump fan, but this person is right. Blaming this on Trump never entered my mind. Some things are just not political. Sad for all involved. And I agree. I mean, this is a sad situation. Like I said before, I didn't watch the actual video footage, but I just hope they didn't do that. This wasn't done on purpose. Let's see. Okay. Let's see if I can see the video footage on TikTok. What happened? Okay, hold on. Let's go to TikTok and see if we can find it. Excuse me, guys, but there's no coffee. Let's see. Where is TikTok at, y'all? Okay, let's see if we can get footage of it. Let's see. Hold on for a second, y'all. Hold on. Okay, they got it up here already. Here it is right here. Let's see what they're saying on here. Is this the actual? Oh, yeah, this is the actual footage. Let me just check it out to see if it's okay. Oh, yeah, you can see it good right there. Damn. Okay, I guess I could show y'all this right here. That's sad. Let me see this again. Let me just watch it. I'm looking at it real quick. But how can they tell that the helicopter was going straight into it? Let me see this again. I can't really tell. Oh, yes, you can. Damn, he didn't see that big ass plane. But I don't know about this, y'all. I don't know how he could have not seen this big plane. I hope he didn't commit the S word and end up unaliving all these people in the process. Can y'all see that? Let me see. Wait, they playing music. I hate when they do this. And then what are they playing? Hold on. Yeah, you can see it good in that distant camera. Okay, let's see. We're gonna see if we can see it on here. Okay, wait, we're gonna do it again. That's the ball of fire they saw. So look at the plane. The helicopter goes right into the daggone plane. How did he not see that plane? He basically looked like he just went right. Look. right into it. The plane falls down, the helicopter does too, and it goes right into that water. That is sad, guys. So I know we're going to have a lot of people looking at these videos and coming up with all type of conspiracies. But the thing is that I'm just trying to figure out what happened here. Yeah, somebody said, I will never understand this. It's 99% empty space around them. How do they run into each other? So it looks like that daggone helicopter ran right into the passenger plane. That's what it looks like, okay? Oh, it was a lot of people, members of the U.S. figure skating team on the plane. That's sad. Let's see what these people are saying. Oh, somebody said they don't see each other, don't have time to react. Remember, while big, they all use the same area in routes. And these aircrafts go hundreds of miles an hour and can't always turn on a dime. Somebody said, I can literally see them both from afar. And you are telling me the military helicopter cannot see that big ass plane in front of it? No radar doesn't make me feel confident in the technology. And that's why I don't be on those planes, because it's just, Let's see. Somebody said, yeah, military technology is good when it actually works and used properly. Thanks to us being humans, that doesn't always happen. Okay. And then somebody said, that's what air traffic controllers are for. And another commenter said, and they have failed before multiple times. Oh, another commenter said, pilots don't have 360 degrees of view, and helicopters usually don't have radars. Oh, I didn't know that. You said both of them have collision detection systems. This doesn't make sense. Not saying there is a conspiracy, could just as likely be human error. Okay. Somebody says 99% ATC error and 1% pilot error. This dude here said, as a pilot, I'm shocked this happened. You have controllers that are meant to avoid this, and there's less collisions actually at night because of the anti-collision lights on each aircraft. Oh, wow. A lot of people keep on saying that helicopter had enough space and should have seen that jet as big as it is. It looks like he just ran straight into it, though, when I look at it. Damn. Let's see. That is sad. And when that plane blew up, they probably basically unalived a lot of people before it even hit the daggone water. Somebody said, no, this makes no sense at all on so many levels. A collision on this level at such a low altitude, you're telling me air traffic control was not monitoring their paths? Did the pilots have gear? Let's see what else they got. At first, they said they thought that this airplane was hit by a missile. And then they confirmed it was an Army Hawk helicopter. But yes, that's a trip, y'all. Man, I'm just trying to still figure out how this helicopter just did not see this plane. I don't know. I just can't wait till they get the recording off the helicopter to see what they were talking about and things like that before all of this happened. Let's see. Did the helicopter look like it ran straight into him, y'all? Every time I look at this daggone thing. Yeah, every time I see it, I'm like, it looks like the helicopter went straight into that plane. Oh, so he was waiting. This man right here was waiting at Reagan National Airport to pick up his wife, who was on board the American Airline plane that collided with the helicopter. He says she texted him right up before the crash. Let's see what he says.
Somebody's pulling her out of the river right now as we speak. That's all I can pray for. I'm just praying to God. When's the last time you spoke? She texted me that they were landing in 20 minutes. Can you show us a text message that you have?
Good morning, Dub. Thank you so much for tuning in, huh?
Did not get delivered. That's when I realized something might be up.
Dang. That's sad.
I'm just praying that somebody's pulling her out of the river right now as we speak. That's all.
I hope so too. She's still alive.
She texted me that they were landing in 20 minutes. Can you show us a text message that you have?
That's sad.
Landing in 20 minutes. The rest of my text did not get delivered. That's when I realized something might be up.
That is sad, y'all. Damn.
I'm just praying that somebody's pulling her out of the river.
I'm praying for that too. Gosh, alive, not just pulling her out. Goodness, that is sad. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. He sounded like he was about to cry, which is understandable.
We're coming on the air with breaking news: the crash of a major airline
Okay,
flight.
let's listen to this, y'all.
In the United States in more than 15 years. That's where things stand right now. The FAA has confirmed that an American Airlines regional jet carrying 60 passengers and 4 crew members collided with a U.S. Army Black Hawk helicopter. The aircraft crashing into the Potomac River. The flight was en route from Wichita, Kansas to Reagan National Airport in Washington, where the accident happened just after 9 p.m. Eastern Time. An Army official says preliminary indications are that there were 3 people on board the Black Hawk, the chopper that the jet collided with. Emergency officials say they are coordinating a search and rescue operation in the river. We do not know yet information about casualties. President Trump has also been briefed about what happened. I want to go to Peter Alexander right now. He is on the scene along the river where the search is underway. Peter, have they located or pinpointed the area of where these aircraft went down?
Lester, we can't say with certainty if they have, but there is a stream of lights all across both sides of the river at this hour. To give you a better understanding of where we are standing right now, we're about half mile to a mile south of DCA Reagan National Airport along the Potomac, and clearly this is an urgent effort to try to identify where the plane went down and to try to find any survivors that they can at this time. The water temperature, according to our meteorologist, Bill Cairns, said to be about 35 degrees right now, which means hypothermia sets in perhaps 30 minutes or a little bit longer, which gives, if this took place about an hour, 2 hours ago, a very short window for an effort to try to save anybody here. I got to tell you, Lester, this is a very complex airspace. It's the intersection of the planes that are landing at DC and also the very protected airspace that is around the Washington Mall, the nation's capital, and the White House as well.
Not only do you have incredible air traffic there going into and out of Reagan Airport, and even though Reagan Airport is not the busiest airport in the country, it has the busiest runway in the country, runway 1. That tells you how much air traffic comes in and out. Now, this plane was coming in to land on the shorter runway. It's a regional jet coming in to land on runway 33 from the south, banking a little bit, left bank over the river, and then landing on runway 33. The video that appears to show this mid-air collision would appear to show the helicopter coming up from behind as this plane was on approach. And the question is going to be, was air traffic control, first of all, were they on the same radio frequency?
So it's
Second of all, was air traffic
behind.
control coordinating and aware of both aircraft? You want to watch the middle of the screen, not the plane taking off to the right. The middle of the screen shows that incredible collision. It appears that helicopter came up from behind.
Okay, that's why I was looking like that.
Was air traffic control coordinating? Did the pilots see each other? Did they have collision avoidance systems operating? There are an awful lot of outstanding questions.
Okay.
The focus right now is this rescue.
We're coming on the air with breaking news.
Okay, so now we know that it wasn't like intentionally. Well, it looks. They said that the helicopter was coming from the back. So maybe I still don't see how the helicopter didn't see that plane, but because it was clear. I just really don't see it. I just don't. Do you guys see how the helicopter could have ran into that plane like that? And then, I guess it is possible, but all those bright lights on a plane, even if you don't have a clear view, you're going to see those lights. All right? You're going to see those lights. Sometimes, Dub, you have to turn off your notifications, right? And then put it back on again. Also, it was too low for the detection to work because it was getting ready to land. That's crazy.
I pray that
We're coming on the air with breaking news. The crash of a major air.
Let's see what else they got for you.
I pray that is not the case. But this congressman is telling me and confirming what Kevin Cork said, that this congressman is being told that there are 60 plus dead. I pray that is not true.
Y'all hear that?
Very, very chilling. Apparently there is some videotape that we might be getting up here momentarily as well.
You can see it. He hit it right from the back. Let's see what they're saying.
Someone smarter than me explained how a Black Hawk helicopter collides with an American Airlines plane and 60 people die.
Okay, so a lot of people are gonna be asking that the whole time.
Hey, did you know the government will... Okay, watch this. Watch this. Okay. We're getting a little bit more of an idea of what happens now.
I don't know if anybody's been keeping up with the plane crash in DC, but this plane was actually supposed to be landing in DCA, and it was getting really close when a military helicopter flew right into the plane, splitting it in half. And the plane
I told you,
landed.
Jermaine, I think that plane probably got split in half. So that plane split in half, gosh.
Were crew members. About 300 responders trying to work.
If it's split in half, some people probably might have fallen out of that plane too. They probably would have had their seatbelts on. I don't know.
Did a military helicopter fly right into a plane? I'm sorry, it's just really weird.
It's crazy.
There is video footage of it happening. You can see that little dot right there. That's the helicopter. That's the plane. If you watch the video, you can see it flying right into the plane right here.
Yeah, we already saw that. But some people are already doing these conspiracy theories, but I don't know because I don't know much about flying. But maybe I don't know. Even if it was clear, how could you not see that big airplane with all the lights? What you say? You say I'm not sure about the plane, but the Black Hawk. Black Hawk CAS works starting at 20 feet in the air. I agree, Jermaine. Oh, okay. But I know one thing, that's a sad situation. You know, a lot of people lost their lives, could possibly have lost their life. A lot of people said this is suspicious too.
The way this happened is there's a visual corridor. There's two types of rules in aviation. There's visual and there's instrument. The helicopter was on a visual flight plan, and there's a corridor, a designated corridor that goes right down the eastern edge of the Potomac.
So y'all just listen.
Below. Under visual rules, the aircraft under visual rules, in this case the military helicopter, is responsible for separation through visual means. Now, that said, because of its proximity to the airport, it's also required to check in with the airport. So the tower knew where the helicopter was, and I'm sure that they were speaking to the helicopter. The jetliner, on the other hand, is on an instrument flight path, and it's controlled the entire time. And it's doing a designated approach into the airport. Now, when they use runway 33, that's a runway that lands to the northwest, which means it approaches from the southeast. When it does that, it needs to go over the southeast. It takes it right over to the eastern edge of the Potomac, which is right where I just told you is the visual corridor for the helicopter.
Right.
And that helicopter is to maintain below 200 feet. And they're saying that that's just about where they impacted at about 150 to 200 feet.
That's
the way
crazy.
it happened is there's a visual corridor. There's two types of rules in aviation. There's visual and there's instrument. The helicopter was on a visual flight plan, and there's a corridor.
Okay, so we gotta listen to that. That's tripped out, you guys, man. Somebody said, if you notice, watching the crash, there's a third plane above the other one. Hilo was probably thinking that was the plane. It hit the lower one. I don't know. I do not know. Somebody said that aircraft he's talking about just departed and is in a climbing turn. Let's see. Somebody said, I wonder if the air helicopter was on MVGs and became uncoordinated or unaware, possibly due to a flare-up from the ongoing landing lights. I do not know that. But I do know when I get more updated information, I'm going to let you guys know. It's a lot of stuff, you know, and hopefully by some miracle, they do find some people, you know, still alive. Sad situation. My prayers, you know, are extended out to all of the victims, relatives, and friends. And just my prayers extended out. And like I said, I don't want to say no condolences or anything like that until they, you know, let us know that they have everybody. Okay. So like I said, guys, when I get updated information, I will let you guys know. I'm going to look, make sure I don't have nothing else new on this thing. Let's see if they got anything else up new. Let's see. Where's that? American Airlines. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, they have a note. I don't see anything updated right now. They're just going over the same thing over again. Let's see what they're saying right here real quick, guys. Okay, it's just basically going over the same thing. So some of the passengers was just like Jermaine said, some of the passengers were figure skating athletes, coaches, and family members who had been at a development camp in Wichita. And in the helicopter, they had 3 people there. Yeah, they did not release any more information, okay? So like I said, I'm pretty sure a lot of stuff is going to come out, so I will be letting you guys know later on everything, and we'll talk about it for a few minutes. All right? So let's move on from that. Let's take this down, y'all. Hold on. Okay, so let me just tell y'all about a recall real quick. Let's see. Let me find it first, guys. Got to find it. So they do have a recall on blood pressure drug. They said it's contaminated. They said it's some kind of little black dots or something on it. And if you take that and not see the dots or whatever the case is, the little dots can go throughout your bloodstream, causing you to have a heart attack or either a stroke. So y'all listen real quick. I don't know why it's not coming on. Oh, wait. I don't know why this thing is not playing. It's crazy. Let's go back over again. Let's see if it'll come up now. Now, what's wrong with this video? So anyway, let me see if they got something here to tell me more in detail. Oh, yeah. So let's see. Let me just look it up myself because I don't know what the heck is going on here. Blood pressure recall. Let's see what they say. Okay, let's see. This is old right here. Okay, let's see. Hold on, y'all. Just hold on, be patient. Why is this thing still with images? So the blood pressure medication that they did recall, I think they said they give this to patients when they are unconscious, when they are on, what do you call it, anesthesia. And this is another one. Let me see what kind of blood pressure pill this is too. So many, damn. So they said it's fears over this being contaminated. Let's look and see what they're talking about. Why do I always say continue reading on the app? If you wanted to read it on the app, you would have went through the app to read it. Gosh. So this is not it right here. Let me go back. This is a different one. Oh, let's see. It's this one right here. Okay. So this is let's see the name of this. Yeah, this is some blood pressure medication on people before they have operations or some type of procedure. Let's see what they're saying. Yeah, a customer noticed a visible black particulate matter. Let's see. And they said that if you take the pills or whatever the case is, the black stuff could potentially go out through your bloodstream, thus making you more susceptible of getting a stroke. And I think he also included heart attack. So let's see if I can bring it up. They were stupid people, man. Okay, let me see if I can find the name of this medicine. Let's see, this is it right here. But they definitely making you. Okay, I forgot the name of the blood pressure. I'm trying to find the name of it. I cannot find the name of it. But anyway, I don't think you get it in the pharmacy. I think they get this to you when you go, before you go into surgery, I guess. Let's see if I can find it again. Let's go down here and see. Let's see. I don't know if this is it or not. But do know this, that you can just go to Google and type in blood pressure medication recall. But like I said, this is the one that they use before they put you to sleep. I guess to control your blood pressure, whatever the case is, especially if you already have hypertension. So go to Google, type in blood pressure medication recalls, and it should just come up, because the thing that I have won't open up for whatever reason. Let's try one more time. See. Let's see if I can get it to come up and out. This is buffering. I don't know what be going on with this damn. Here, it won't even play. It's playing part of it and I don't do it. Let's see if anybody said the name of it in this comment section. Yeah, they said this is in liquid format and it's used after surgery. So this does not affect your regular blood pressure medications, but if you go under, the knife, as they say it, and they put you to sleep, you have to make sure that they don't give you this, which they probably won't. This is a recall. But anyway, y'all can type it into Google to check to see all recalls, to see what's going on. They also have a recall on chocolate as well. Chocolate candy, which is a hot mess. So let's see. Let's look and see what chocolate that is real quick. It's probably one that I don't like. Let me just go to Google. Let's see. So they said it's at the highest risk level. Let's see which one it is so I can make sure I'm eating it. Let's see. They said it can lead to unalignment too. So it is dark chocolate almonds. This is made by Cal Yee Farms. Dark chocolate apricots, and dark chocolate walnuts. They said it has undeclared milk. So if you have an allergy to it, that's what they're talking about. So again, the name is, it's from Cal Yee Farm. It's dark chocolate almonds, dark chocolate and what else? Walnuts and dark chocolate apricots. Okay. And they did recall because they do have some undeclared milk. Okay. All right. So we're getting ready to get out of here, guys. It's like I got so much news, but I'll let you guys know, some more of it tomorrow. And then tomorrow I'll try to show the rest of Royce Reed's videos. All right. And I will keep you updated on this American Airline Black Hawk collision and any more Diddy news or whatever else. All right. Other than that, y'all, I'm ready to get out of here because I am so tired tonight. All right. Gosh, I could have went on further, but I'm kind of tired, so I'm ready to end this live. What did you guys say over here? Oh, I'm gonna do that tomorrow because I'm kind of tired. Let me just screenshot that and then I'll do it tomorrow. So okay, but we will put it up there. Y'all can see that up there. God. He's sentenced to 11 years in prison on corruption charges. Wow. So we will talk about him tomorrow too. All right. So thank you to Jermaine and Dub, everybody in the bushes, everybody who watched this in the replay. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. I'm going to try to come in a little bit earlier tomorrow for sure. Today I said that too, but I went out kind of late. And then I was out running errands and stuff like that. Y'all don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that bell notifications so you guys can be notified of any upcoming videos. And make sure you do a thumbs up if you enjoyed this content. All right? All right. Well, anyway, guys, have a good night. And I will see you guys in my next video. And check out my other videos as well, too. Good night, y'all. Peace out. Let's go ahead and change all this stuff. Good night, y'all.